good morning. So, today we have a strategic leader among us who is also a brand creator. So, Davina is specifically passionate about challenging the norm, and making a difference with every company that she works with. She doesn't like to just go with the flow, but instead, she likes to create her own flow. Currently, she is the founder of her own company, which she will tell us about herself when we actually invite her in. Let's welcome Davina on 10 Minutes of Hiding Wisdom. Hi, Davina. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you today? Thank you for having me.
I, of course, thank you so much for joining us. I'd love to hear about your company, why you founded it, and how exactly have things been going for you.
Yeah, so Element Apothec, we're really a wellness and body care brand focusing on using phytocannabinoids to enhance products and utilizing other plant-based remedies. We say we utilize the healing powers of nature and the innovations of science to create formulations that really help people live better lives every day. And with that, a real true commitment to building trustworthiness for our consumers. So that's in sustainability and transparency in every decision we make. We're pending B Corp and getting certification so the consumer can really say, when I buy these products, I feel like I'm buying the best product, the safest product, and the cleanest product that I can buy. And we couple that working with medical advisors who help us formulate the products and really make sure that at the right levels of ingredients that the products really can be effective for people.
That sounds wonderful. And what gave you the idea? Like, I understand there has been a shift where people are becoming much more aware regarding the products that they're buying and everything. But why did you decide to start this own
Yeah,
company?
so it was our company, even though we recently launched, we're 8 years in the making, we say, and that's because my great aunt was diagnosed with many medical conditions and autoimmune diseases, and she really couldn't use the medications that were being prescribed to her. She was allergic to them, they were causing a lot of other side effects. So she basically took her health into her own hands and started looking at alternative remedies that could help her. And her prognosis at best was really bedridden for the rest of her life, and worse, not many years to live. So she figured, if I'm going to be in bed, I might as well feel good while I'm in bed. And what actually happened is she started feeling better and healing herself, and people started recognizing that. So over the 8 years, people would come and say, I am experiencing this, or I have this, or I have that. And she continued to learn and really understand alternative plant-based remedies and Eastern medicine, and how you can combine these things to really make effective products. Over those 8 years, she created over 40 formulations, and I've used those products. I bought products for friends, and I also understand, I'm a conscious consumer. I want clean, safe products. So when the opportunity came to take her products, partner with medical doctors, and bring them to the market, I thought, this is perfect, because this is a product I would buy. My mom actually uses our products every day. These are products I would feel comfortable giving to my grandma or to my friends. And I think consumers are really looking for that now. They're looking for companies that do more, that do better, that give back, that really are providing the best product. So it was this perfect synergy that aligned to be able to launch Element Apothic and hold ourselves accountable to the highest standards that we could, because that's what I would want in terms of what I would expect from a company.
Wow, your aunt sounds like an amazing person, especially because knowing that she's suffering for something, she decided to make the most of it. And currently, so many people like you, your mom, are benefiting from it, especially because consumers are getting much more conscious. So I think that was definitely a great step on her part. And I would definitely I'm excited to try your products out soon too. So I will definitely get them for myself as well. So can you tell us how have things been for the with the during the pandemic and everything for your company specifically, and how has the transition
Yeah, I mean,
been?
we launched during the pandemic, which some people think we're a little bit crazy. We launched our product sales in December, and it's, especially being in the phytocannabinoid CBD space, it's tricky. There's a lot of competition, and so building that brand awareness through a pandemic has been a little bit challenging. But we keep really exploring and just putting our products into the hands of influencers and consumers, and doing things like podcasts, because we know our products really can help people. And so the sales have started to increase. We've had great month over month growth since we launched, and continuing to look at alternative marketing methods that we can use. It's tricky to market with the CBD cannabis space. So we've kind of looked at alternative methods and just continue to push forward to, because we have a mission. We know our products help. And so nothing's going to stop us until we get to the point where we're helping as many people as we can.
That's beautiful. And can you like maybe tell us a story where your product made a difference in someone's life? Like you mentioned your aunt's journey and everything, but maybe from a personal customer's perspective, how did the product change their life or changed the way they went on
Yeah, I
their
mean,
day?
there's been a couple actually. So we have a tincture that's called Calm Cool Collected, and it really helps kind of relax and sets people's mind at ease. And we've got customers, especially one specifically, that came back and said through the pandemic, it was just so hard to focus and concentrate on everything. And now using our products every day, it's allowed her to actually push forward. She launched a business that she was trying to, that all of the nerves and everything were holding her back. So that's one story. We've heard other customers that said they had trouble sleeping and finally are able to get some rest and relax a little bit through the evening. And we have a face serum people love. We've had people say it's the best Zoom product because they literally wake up, put our face serum on, and some lipstick, and they're ready to go. They don't need any other products. And people talking about having, multiple skin lotions and serums and stuff, and how it's changed their whole morning routine, and people continue to compliment them on their skin. So there's the stories continue. It's what is so motivating every day when you get these stories and you realize that you really are helping and making a difference. We knew that because we knew they worked, but to hear that from the consumer, it's really what is gets you up every day and pushing through the challenges of launching a business.
Wow, so it's targeting sleep, it's targeting fatigue, it's targeting skincare. So you're doing everything an individual would want, especially because I think with Zoom calls and everything, you're just like, do I get
Yes,
ready? Do I put makeup? But if you're wake up fresh and everything, that's a brilliant thing. Especially you don't really have to wake up like an hour
exactly.
before, so you can just put in the serum 5 minutes ago before, and you're like,
I'm
oh,
good.
I'm ready to go. So that definitely sounds amazing. That definitely sounds amazing. So thank you for sharing those beautiful stories. So can you, Davina, can you maybe tell us the more, as in like people, because you're doing such a great job and everything, I think people would definitely love to be a part of your company. So are you hiring? What kind of skills are you looking for? What kind of job openings are currently there? Is your team currently
Yeah, I
growing?
mean, we are growing right now. We are bringing on some interns for this summer. We have a big medical pharmacy intern program with Dr. Swati, who's our chief scientific officer, is working with pharmacy students and medical students to help them see that there's other paths and different ways that they can contribute to a company. And we are looking to expand in our marketing and bring in more in-house marketing support. We've been using consulting up to this point to help with creative and digital marketing. So that's an area that we're continuing to expand in also. And then other people, if they just want to work with us a little bit, we have a really great brand ambassador program that we just launched that people can get access to our programs. And we're launching a CBD certificate for health and wellness so people can get educated and then also promote our products and have an opportunity to make a little bit of money on the side. So we continue to look to expand and as a company grows, bring on additional positions to support that growth.
Of course. I mean, that sounds a lot of people that could join your team. And I can see why people would want to join your team because it sounds like such a wonderful mission that you're on, which is to help people every day and making them the best version of themselves, which is something that's very important, essentially. So thank you for sharing that. So, Davina, considering you're a CEO, the last question would be if there are people that are currently jobless, especially because the pandemic definitely aggravated the situation, what would your advice be for job seekers out there who are currently struggling to find that dream job for
Yeah, I mean, I
themselves?
think there's a couple things. I think really assessing what it is, especially if people have a little bit more time, of what it is it that you really want to do, what's passion. Not everybody has that opportunity, and sometimes I think we have to support ourselves in jobs that just need to help us live and survive. But on the side, maybe what is your dream and passion? Because I can tell you, waking up every day and doing something that answers your why and makes you motivating, even through the struggles and managing it, is definitely worth it. But really also focusing on building up your resume and looking at your strengths and qualities and reaching out to your network and seeing what opportunities exist. Some companies aren't even posting, but they are willing to hire people from what I understand. So just continuing to push forward. My background was in human resources and operations and recruiting many years ago. And so I really understand what it takes to really put yourself in the best position and really network, get yourself out there, go on LinkedIn and ask people if they're hiring or come in maybe at a part-time position that once we get through the pandemic will extend to a full-time position. So just be creative with with how you're searching, and never give up. Just keep fighting because something will happen.
Wow, thank you. Thank you for sharing that, especially considering you've come a long way from being into HR. Now you're the founder, co founder of your own company and the CEO, which is amazing. So that
Yeah.
means just to never give up. Well, Davina, our time is up. It was a pleasure having you, learning about your journey, specifically about your aunt's journey and how the company came into existence. It was a pleasure having you. And if people do reach out to me with interest regarding your company, I will
Great. Thank you
definitely
so
forward
much.
them
I
to
hope
you.
you have a great day.
Thank you. I hope you have a good day as well, and I hope you can finish the rest of your work before the
Thanks.
weekend happens.
All right. Bye.